Are you ready for Clinton and Trump to debate? On June 16, 2015, 2 months after Hillary Clinton declared her candidacy for the U.S. presidency, Donald Trump did the same. Now, after 15 months of attacks and counterattacks, the nominees will face each other for the first time as their respective party's nominees when they meet September 26 on a debate stage at Hofstra University on Long Island, NY. Though many considered a recent town hall hosted by NBC's Matt Lauer as the first clash between the two candidates, the Monday night debate will mark the first time Trump and Clinton appear on a stage together. The town hall offered a glimpse into what the three presidential debates might look like over the next few weeks. That glimpse, critics said, wasn't he so pretty? Recaps criticized Trump for being too vague in his answers, and Clinton for appearing stilted. Their performances highlighted some of the candidates' weak points and the value of having a good moderator, as Lauer was widely panned for being unfair and even sexist. It was thought that Clinton faced tougher, more pointed questions on her record, that she was put on the defensive, but also that she gave more specific, detailed answers. Meanwhile, Trump was called out for making blunt assertions with no details and for defending his praise of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Lauer also faced criticism for spending a third of Clinton's time asking about her private email server and then rushing through questions about ISIS. The moderator was chided for not challenging Trump on his insistence that he was totally against the war in Iraq, when in fact Trump had told Howard Stern in a 2002 radio interview that he supported the invasion. Perhaps the greatest unknown is how Clinton and Trump will interact on stage. UNLV political science professor David Damore said he didn't think the country had ever seen quite this dichotomy before. By the time politicians get to this level, they've won office before, they've been through this before. They have a record that can be the basis of debate questions, Damore said. But a candidate who is a bit of a blank slate in terms of a policy record, that changes the dynamic. Damore noted that both campaigns were setting up low expectations for their debate performances. For all his lack of substance, Trump's showmanship as an ex-TV star makes him a formidable debate foe. He thrashed his rivals in GOP debates, Clinton Press Secretary Brian Fallon tweeted recently. Meanwhile, in the wake of the Lauer town hall, Trump said the debate shouldn't have a moderator, suggesting that the moderator would somehow be biased toward Clinton. Let Hillary and I sit there and just debate, Trump said in a recent CNBC interview. I think the system is being rigged, so it is going to be a very unfair debate. Damore said a debate framed around broad questions with not much follow-up from the moderator would favor Trump, while diving into the nuances of policy positions would benefit Clinton. She can get into details and nuts and bolts, where he tends to wing it, which is fine at a rally and fine when you're debating against 15 other people, Damore said. That will be the challenge for him, for 90 minutes to be prepared and focused, and to be able to show not a mastery of the policies, but at least a familiarity. But Damore said most audience members of the debates would already have made up their minds about which way to vote. The debates are only about moving the needle ever so slightly one way or another. These aren't candidates who aren't known to the public. The number of people who are undecided is pretty low, Damore said. So they'll both play it a little bit defensive, not wanting to make the big gaffe, particularly in the first one. It sets expectations for what comes next.